because he heard that our Kenyan girls are cheap. And if you want cheap sex, just come to Kenya and you will have the time of your life. Or you come here and you start working for him as a prostitute. How many stories have we had? Guys, welcome to my channel. Lizzie Ellie here, a Kenyan YouTuber here in Italy. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I've seen there's some new service. Welcome, karibu, benvenuti. In this channel, what you are assured of that you will never get bored, and we talk about everything and anything under the sun. Let's talk about this scandal that was going on in Kenya a few weeks ago, where this Muzungu Mark Oliver or something exposed our Kenyan girls. If you don't know what was happening, let me break it down, because not everyone is on Facebook or whatever. There was this white Muzungu guy. I don't know which country he comes from. Some of them were saying he was Italian, some of them sijui from the UK or whatever. He came to Kenya, according to what he wrote, because he heard that our Kenyan girls are cheap. And if you want cheap sex, just come to Kenya and you will have the time of your life. So he said, I bought a cheap ticket, went to Kenya and stayed in cheap hotels as I was enjoying these girls and using them. And I don't know who is to blame though. Is it the Muzungu guy because he was taking the photos clearly because he wanted to put them on the net one day? Or is it the Kenyan chicks that we even had some of them were married, who are like, maybe nimeangukia mzungu? Who is to blame? Who are you blaming? The white man or our Kenyan girls? And allegedly that this white man has AIDS, and I pray that he does not, because he clearly has done a lot of damage. Because these chicks, and I saw like, I don't know how many, 20 of them, and I was peeping, by the way, nione kama kuna mtu najua kwa hiyo group. And it was so sad, by the way, because I looked at those photos clearly. Some of the girls were smiling really hard, because maybe they were innocently thinking they have found them a white man. Wamepata mzungu, wameomoka. Because that is the thing with most African girls. By the way, like I say every time, my inbox is full. Liz, unitafutie mzungu. Liz, unitafutie mzungu niomoke kama wewe. First of all, don't look at color. Because if you are looking for a white man because of color, because you've had stories, if you get married to a white man, now your life will be beautiful. You'll be traveling first class on the plane. You will change your family's life. You are lying to yourself. What I tell these girls who inbox me to look for mzungu for them for free, I tell them a white man is not a ticket to a good life. I am married to one for more than 10 years, but I bust my ass off to help him to pay the bills in this house. We have a family, and he's a white man. Because I did not marry color, I married a human being. And I'm very sure my husband decided to marry me because I was not after his own money. I was working in Kenya, plus I was not even in a rush to come to Europe. Nikikwambia, I dated him for 3 years before I decided to come here for the first time. And he will say, come visit my country. And I'm like, Ebu, let me know you first. But anywho, let's go back to this Mark Oliver guy. Who are you blaming? This Muzungu guy who has exposed these girls, or these girls who maybe they thought wameomoka? Because maybe when they saw this white man, they saw color. When this white man saw them, he saw flesh. Because Ababalisema, Mark Oliver said, those people who are saying that I should be arrested should know that it was a willing buyer and willing seller situation. Like, alikuwa nalipa wa madem eskanunu, na yeye anapewa service. This Mark Oliver guy was saying, me, I did not rape anyone, and all these girls were over 18. So hii nyenye mnasema ati nishikwe, nishtakiwe, and I pray for real that this man was not HIV positive, allegedly, what was said on the net. And I pray that these girls will find peace. And I pray that our Kenyan women or African women have learned from this story that not all white men have good intentions for you. Not all white men are bad though. Because some of us, we are married to some, and we are happy. And first of all, we did not look at color. Don't look at color. Marry this white man, marry this white woman for love. Because if you look at color, because I'm very sure these Mark Oliver chicks that were exposed, most of them looked at color and money. They thought that this Mark Oliver is rich, he's going to make them to a mocha, he's going to, give them a big life and whatever. Another thing that I will say, when you meet this mzungu, white man, white woman, don't be in a rush to go to their country. Know them better when you're in Africa or wherever you are. Because we've had so many stories of people who come here abroad and they find that things on the ground are different. That this white man, this mzungu was acting different when you're in your country, but when he brings you here, wengine mpaka wanapewa umbwa. Unakuja hapa unapewa umbwa ikuwe inalala na wewe. Or you come here and you start working for him as a prostitute. How many stories have we had? Unatolewa Afrika, unaletwa hapa, huyu mzungu mwanaume anakupea wanaume wale wengine, anachukua pesa. Like he becomes your pimp and you become his hoe. Please, before you make that decision to leave Kenya, before you make that decision to leave Africa, think twice. Oh, it's better for you to be poor in your own country than to come here and be a hoe for someone who is going to use you and misuse you. Don't look at that white man who is holidaying in Kenya or in Africa and you think that he's rich. Some of these white people, they save even 2, 3, 4 years to be able to afford that holiday in Kenya. Na wakikuja huko, mademu wanakimbizana karibu wavunjike miguu. And that man akikuja hapa hii Europe ni maskini tu kama sisi hapa. So please don't look at color and let's stop worshipping white people. I even see in Kenya my husband is treated better than me sometimes because he's a white man. Tujipende. African people, let's love ourselves. Let's not look at these white people like they're going to save us. You are the only person who is going to save yourself. So girls, to avoid this situation like the Mark Oliver guy, please love yourself. Don't look at a white man and think that now your savior is here. Don't look at a white man and think if I am with him, my life is going to change. Please be careful. Don't fall in the trap like these girls who fell into Mark Oliver's trap with his stupid smile. In every photo he was like this because he knew what he was doing. And when you meet these white men for the first time, you go to a room and whatever. Don't allow you to be taken photos, sijui naked, sijui nini. Some of them, they don't have good intentions for you. You will find your ass exposed on social media just because uliangalia skin color. You did not look at the character of that man first. You did not get to know him first. Na hii mapicha watu wanapigwa mtawacha. Mimi, by the way, when I met Baba Alisa, even mapicha mingi, sijui tupigwa nini, sijui nipigwa na underwear, no. There's no one day Baba Alisa even asked me to take a photo na suruali. Na angeniambia nipigwe picha na suruali, ningejua he's not a good man. Ningemwambia, ile umekuja nayo, that same road that you came with, please go back. Because over here, there is no desperation to be with a white man. If it's love, it's love. It's not, tembeza mkunyata kwenye umetoka Europe, please. Not all white men are bad. Not all white women are bad. Not all black people are good. Not all black people are bad. Just look at the character of a person and don't jump into situations first. Get to know that man kabisa. And before you take that plane to relocate to a foreign country, to leave your family and everything that you know back home, think twice. Ask yourself, do I know this person really well? Do I love them? Did I look at skin color? And lastly, don't think these white people are stupid. They will know if you're with them for money. They will know. Kwanza when you meet the first time na kile unaanza tu ni kuitisha pesa, they will know. And if they see that, they will misuse you. Wewe, and I remember my Kenyan friends telling me, hey, ebu mfunge na mtoto wewe, mfunge na mtoto ndiye akuowe. Who told you if you trick a man na mtoto atakuoa? How many women tricked their men thinking ati ukimzalia ndiye atakuoa? Can you imagine me? Now if I tricked him and maybe he did not even want to marry me, cause mzungu mwenye hataki kukuoa hata kuoa. One thing that I'm going to tell you for free. Me, I was like, no, I'm not going to trick no man. Woo! Ati ni sahi ningekuwa na mtoto pointi anaparara huko Nakuru. Do you know the stigma? Umezana mzungu amekuruka, mtoto wako huko anapigwa na vumbi. Anywho guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will take what I said and you will be wiser. I hope you share this video so other women can get to hear this truth. And thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for staying here and keeping it locked. And see you next time. Bye-bye.